All right, so it's become apparent that this app will be going dark March of 2026, as it is going to be sold. Essentially, an American version is going to be created called M2. I was finally able to verify this via a few news sources online, and they'll be giving the opportunity to transfer stuff over. I will not be. That is where I will no longer be on the TikTok platform, because I do not trust the United States with a corporate board running an app that's modeled after TikTok. That being said, like the rest of you, I have no idea where to go. Let's be clear. RedNote is not an option. It's not. RedNote is not designed for the American audience, and if you're using it, you're kind of going to upset the people who are using that app. RedNote was never intended for Americans to go hop over. It is a different app entirely. You can go look into what that is, but RedNote's not the answer. Either way, they'll end up banning that as well. Let's say RedNote becomes the new TikTok. It won't matter. They're going to do the same thing they did here with TikTok. So it is not an answer. I'm looking to alternatives, but I'm not seeing what's there right now. Currently, I'm looking at Skylight. I don't like that as an option either. Skylight is it's going to be ran essentially like privately, where you own your videos. But since its inception, it was talked about early on, I've had my doubts about that. I will try it out. I've seen a lot of people that I know from Blue Sky over there, but with Mark Cuban investing, he's an investor. At the end of the day, he wants to make money off of it. I just don't see how that's going to end well if we all have opinions about politics and you have an investor who wants to make money. So I have some concerns there. In addition to that, if you use the Skylight app, there's a lot of glaring problems, and I'm going to make a separate video on that app in particular to go over that and stuff. But primarily, there's no website for it. There's a website, but nothing you can interact with. You can't log in. It needs a web presence. Each of these must have a web presence. It both need to be there. It's something that needs to happen, and they should kind of mirror each other. Secondarily, there's no live functionality. Without live, that app is pretty much dead in the water. It doesn't have near the filters TikTok has. It does not have the music integration. Those are a lot of problems. If they expect Skylight to be successful, it's going to have a lot of the features that TikTok has. Right now, you can record videos with the green screen background or touch-up filters, and that's it. There's no live option. There's not a lot of other integrations in there. That's not enough. This app has a lot packed into it, and also there's no marketplace either. So we all know the TikTok shop has been another huge portion of this. That app will fail to meet the needs of what people are used to. You're not going to attract the masses. So from now until March 2026, Skylight app is going to need a ton of work, or it is just not going to work. It's not going to function. It's not going to be a suitable replacement. People will reject it. They'll go someplace else, or they'll just drop it entirely. If they don't get these fixed, which I'm surprised they haven't been looking into at this point, it's dead in the water. It's done before it even began. So I need to look up who the founder is so I can tag them in this as well. But yeah, it's not good. Not looking good. It needs all the functionality that TikTok has. Without that, again, it might as well be nothing. People will go to YouTube. That's what'll end up happening. So anyway, that's my thought on it. That's where I'm looking. Neptune isn't an option at this point. I just don't trust it's going to give me the same versatility. Again, it's kind of the same problem. TikTok is TikTok because of the rich set of features it has. None of the other platforms has features that rich that are easy to get to and accessible and are flashy enough to catch people using it. This app is unique for that because it is palatable to multiple people. Yeah, that doesn't exist in a lot of other places. That's why this app has done so well. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are below and what apps you're thinking about, and I'd be glad to look into them, and I can provide commentary on that. But yeah, that's all I got on this for now, guys.